Hi everyone, welcome back to mypaperpassion.com. This is Gabrielle and this is part 2 of getting started with Project Life. If you did not get a chance to check out part 1, you can go ahead and go back to my channel, and there is a part 1 to this video where I talked about basically the basics of Project Life, what Project Life is, how to get started, and what materials you'll need. So that was part 1. In part 2, I just wanted to talk a little bit about my organizing process, how I plan to kind of get organized with Project Life, how I plan to keep up with Project Life. I'm a very busy mom. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a teacher. I'm going to school right now to get my master's, a husband. So I'm very, very busy. So I thought, Project Life would be an easy way for me to keep up memory keeping for my family. So I thought Project Life would be a great way to do this. So in my last video, I showed you the basic elements that you need, the 3 things that you need for Project Life. And I talked about your photo pocket pages, which is basically your layout that you need. I also showed you the core kit cards that you're going to need, and then your 12 by 12 binder that you would need. And I'm using the Honey Edition, and that's my binder. So I talked about those 3 main elements that you need. So I wanted to show you just a little bit about how I plan to organize for Project Life. So the first thing that I did is I created a design board for Project Life, and this is just going to allow me to lay out my pictures, lay out my cards, my journaling on this design board before I actually put them into my pocket pages. Now, could I just stuff them in the pocket pages and move them around as needed? Sure, I could, but I feel like this is even an easier way for me to do it, because I think it'll take a lot less time to just put them here on the design board, move them around, see what looks best where, and then stuff them into the pockets. So I'm going to show you what I did, how I created my design boards. So first of all, I created my boards to match my pocket pages. In the kit that I purchased, which is this kit here, it came with 40 of your Design A pockets and then 20 Design D pockets. And each pocket is designed a little bit different. So what I did is I created my board to match the pockets. So this board here, I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see it. This board here is what your pocket A pages look like. You have your 2 4x6 at the top. You have your 4 3x4s in the middle, and then 2 more 4x6s at the bottom. So what I did is I wanted to create a board that would match that, so I could easily lay out my things and kind of play with them before I put them in my pockets. Now the second board is my board that is designed to look like my D pages. So my D pocket pages, and it has the 2 4x6s on the side here, in the center my 4 3x4s, and then on the end here the 2 4x6s. So again, I just designed it so that it looked exactly like my pages, so I could play around and put my pages, my pictures where I wanted them. So this is basically a plan for me to figure out where things would go before I put them in my pocket. Then I took a 8.5 by 11 piece of black cardstock. I cut the cardstock down to 4x6 squares and 3x4 squares, and then I just adhere them with my ATG gun to the board, and then you kind of get a board. It's a nice solid board to kind of do my planning. Now, one thing I did do, I told you that I cut my paper down to 4x6. I actually cut it a 1/16 smaller than 4x6 on each side. So with my 4x6s, I cut it, so instead of 4, I cut it at 3 15/16, and then the 6th side, I cut 5 15/16. So it was just a 1/16 smaller than the actual size. And the reason why I did that is so that there would be a little bit of space between each piece here, so that I could see, how that would look in the pocket pages, because there is a little bit of a space in the pages as well. So that is my first step. that I just wanted to do to kind of plan for my project life. And then the second thing that I did is I just simply created a folder on my computer. I take pictures throughout the day. I take some on my phone. I take some with my regular camera, depending on where I am. And my goal is just to download those onto my computer. I have a Project Life folder on my desktop, and then I just keep all of my folders, all of my pictures in there, so that when I'm uploading them, when it's time to get all my photos printed, and I plan on printing my photos once a week. At Walgreens.com is where I always do mine, because I always get them for 10 cents. I always find some type of deal. But I plan to print them once a week, so I keep them on the folder so that I know exactly where to get them when it's time to print them out. And then that'll make it just very, very easy to order them all at the same time, pick them up at the same time, and then do my Project Life scrapbooking. I plan to do them on probably Saturdays. So that's another thing. The last thing that I did to kind of help with my planning, I'm going to move these over, is I created a document using Microsoft Word. And this document is a way for me to keep track of kind of the things that happen that I want to make sure that I don't forget to journal and don't forget to include in my project life when I'm doing it on the weekend. Now again, I'm busy, and so I'm not going to have time to do project life every single day. Again, my plan is to do it once a week, probably Saturdays when I have a little bit of downtime. But what I wanted to do is make sure that throughout the week, when I was thinking of things or when I was taking photos, that I didn't forget where I was planning on putting those in the page and what I wanted to do or say for those. So I created this document, and you'll notice that the pages, they match my A pockets and my D pockets again. And this is just an easy way for me to write down, for example, if I have a picture of her at the doctor's office, I could just write myself a little note, picture of Olivia, and then maybe she said something really funny at the doctor's office that I didn't want to forget. I would come home, quickly just write her quote down here so that I did not forget that. So when I go to do my Project Life on the weekends, I can remember, oh, this is what Olivia said. Oh, and I shot that photo of her on my phone. I need to make sure that I have that picture. So it's just a way for me to plan and to remember those things that happen throughout the day that I don't want to forget. So basically that's it. And really, do you have to do this part? Absolutely not. Like I said, one of the beauties of Project Life is that it can be as easy as you want it to be. It can be as simple or as detailed as you want it to be. I just choose to do this because I know I'll forget things throughout the week. But if you did not want to do this, you do not have to do this. You can just jump right in every week or how often you do it. Put your pictures in, play with them, move them around, and still have a beautiful layout. Do you have to do this part here? Absolutely not. Again, it's just my way of organizing. So each person is different, and it's really your choice. Now, if you did want this document here, I do have this document that I am willing to email to you in PDF form if you didn't want to have to worry about changing the fonts or anything like that. I also have this in Word form. So if you would like a copy of this planner, of the Project Life Planner sheets, just go ahead and leave me a message. You could or email me at mypaperpassion@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment on the video with your email address, and I will be happy to send it to you in Word form or PDF form. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below at the video, or you can email me, mypaperpassion@gmail.com, and I look forward to kind of getting started with this, and I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks a lot for watching. If you get a chance, please hop over to my blog, mypaperpassion.com, subscribe for email updates, and thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.